Hey guys, this is Comixology, and today I'm doing a topic video on Top 10 Current TV Shows, 2016 edition. And the person who recommended this was DannyMilhouse, and of course their channel will be in the description below. If you guys have any recommendations for future topic videos, please let me know, because I double dose my topic videos. Usually for Comic Frontline I have them every Sunday or Monday, and for Comixology I have them every Friday with my comic book reviews, so be sure to recommend away. And then also I am a little low in topic videos, so of course those recommendations would be great. But let's get started. Top 10 Current TV Shows 2016 edition. Now, this was actually first recommended as a top 5 list, but I watch too much television, so I had to make this a top 10 list. And of course, this is all personal preference. I'm not saying any of these shows are better or worse. They could be less quality. These are just shows that I personally enjoy and look forward to watching every week or whenever it's released. Netflix shows and Hulu shows are included. Alright, so number 10 is a new show on ABC. And that's Quantico. I do think this is one of the best new fall shows in 2016, I guess / 2015. It's a really great show with good mystery and a really good structure for season 1. And the reason I guess it's not a little higher is because it is just a season 1 television show, and it might slump in season 2 where it'd be like the same type of mystery. I could see that happening, but right now with season 1 it's really well done, and it's a show I really look forward to watching every week. Alright, so number 9 is a Netflix show that only gets released every year, and I binge watch it very quickly, and that is Orange is the New Black. I really enjoy this show. I like seeing all these different type of characters in one place. Obviously, it's a battle episode every episode because all these different personalities kind of just collide with each other, and there's always some interesting either mystery or something going on, drama happening in the jail. And it's interesting to see how Piper has changed his character a lot throughout, or really how everyone's changed as characters throughout the show, and the character development is just really well done. It's a different type of television show. So Orange is the New Black is number 9. Alright, so now we're moving on to number 8, which is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. A little lower for me, but I am not so much into the spy genre. I really like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., of course. It's Marvel, it has a very fun cast, and I do feel like this is a show that has improved very much from season 1, and it keeps improving. I do think I like season 2 a little bit more than season 3, but, and I think something that is a big fault on the show is its hiatuses, because it makes you ruin the groove of the show, but obviously that's not the show's fault itself, it's more of the network, but, you have to have that hiatus. But I like the show, it's a lot of fun, and it's a cool Marvel show. It's not really a superhero show, though. I just call it MCU Universe show. That was really, redundant. MCU Universe show. Number 7 is a newer show also from ABC, and that's Fresh Off the Boat. I think it's the only comedy that I have on here, even though I do watch a lot of comedies, but it's the only one that kind of made it here, and it's mostly because of the lead actress of the show. She's hysterical, and I mean, they're all really great actors, and it's a show I really do, I'm going to keep saying that, look forward to watching every week. It's funny, I like the circumstances they're under, I love the diversity that they bring to television, and again, it's mostly because of the lead actress, but it's a great show, and ABC has some wonderful comedies right now. Fresh Off the Boat being my number 1. Alright, so number 6 is a Netflix show also, and that's Jessica Jones. The Netflix shows are kind of harder to rate because they're not released every weekend. You are binge watching it, maybe only watching it once a year, but Jessica Jones blew me away. I love the supporting characters. I enjoy Jessica Jones as a character, and what it meant for the building of the Marvel Universe, and it made me excited for season 2, and that's what a season 1 should do, and make you want a season 2 and want to see more from these characters. So I thought it was a brilliant show, and I am excited for season 2 whenever that does come out. Alright, so number 5 is Teen Wolf. Now, I will say this current season wasn't that great, but I like the show as a whole really a lot, and I love the characters, and that's kind of why it was a little higher than, let's say, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I just feel more connected to these characters, and I've been following their journey for a longer time, and I do think there's possibilities to see the show get better next season. I think it just kind of had a stumble this season, but they have some really interesting characters, and it's cool how they use different mythology that people don't know on the show in a really cool and different way. So that's Teen Wolf is number 5. Number 4 is just an awesome show that I fell in love with last season, and that's iZombie. I am a big Veronica Mars fan. I like that type of humor, that type of dialogue, and it's really shown in iZombie too, but adding some of my favorite elements, which is the supernatural. And the actors are so good, and I think this show is so underrated. I mean, I don't hear enough people talking about it, even though the story arcs are really structured very well. It's a very neat show, and characters you would think that are just like the pretty boy or you know, two-dimensional characters have so much weight, and Major being my favorite character of the show, and then even characters that don't show up every episode but are special guests, like Ali Mashaka's character is just great, and she was a good addition in season 1, and I like seeing her pop up every once in a while in season 2. Hopefully she'll be a series regular in season 3. That's my biggest hope. Alright, so let's go into number 3. So these are, I think, the 3 shows that are going to be a bit obvious, but I think the organization or the ranking of them is going to be a bit different. And number 3 for me is The Flash. And this is hard, because I love all 3 of these shows pretty much the same, but it was hard to rate. And The Flash is just a great show. Now, season 2, I think I really enjoy. It's a little, I guess, less structured than season 1, because it's so beautifully structured with the Reverse Flash story. I think the Zoom story is a little bit sloppier, but still very interesting, and our 2 aspect of the show and just the different Earths are really great, and I think they're fleshing out some of the characters well in season 2. Hopefully we get to see that more towards the end of season 2 with Caitlin, Iris, Jesse, and all those characters, but it was great to see Harrison Wells back, Harry Wells. So yeah, The Flash is just, I have a blast with this show. Alright, so number 2 is Supergirl. Now this is another show which I think has had a great season 1. I love that you really don't know who the villain of the year is, the villain of the season, the big bad. And I think this is once again a very neat season 1. There wasn't a lot of bad episodes in the show. Maybe one I could call that I didn't enjoy. Every episode I just feel like, oh my god, this is my favorite episode. No, this is my favorite episode, because it's not afraid to be a superhero show. Both Flash and Supergirl are not afraid to do that, and I think it brings the essence of what I love from the Supergirl comic into this TV show, and just has another great cast. Melissa Benoist plays Kara so well, and brings the essence of Kara onto the TV screen. And the reason Supergirl's a little bit higher is because I like Supergirl as a comic book character more than Flash, but again, both I think similarly toned shows with both good superheroes. So number 1, I know it's not a perfect show, and I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying this show is better than Supergirl or Flash, but it's a show that I really look forward to watching every week, even if it does have some fumbles, and that is Arrow. I love this show. It really did start this new wave of superhero television. Flash wouldn't be possible. Supergirl wouldn't be possible without this show. And for me, I was a bigger Supergirl fan growing up, but I've been drawn to Green Arrow for a really long time, and I just love the action-packedness of the show. And yeah, it's a little less of a comic booky show, which I think has changed a lot in season 4. But I think the action's really well done, and the character building is pretty good also. And again, I'm just feel more attached to these characters. Although I feel attached to all these characters, but Arrow, I feel majorly attached to these characters. That's why it's number 1 for me. So, those are my top 10 television shows of 2016. Of course, every year probably does change, but maybe I'll do a 2017 version next year. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Of course, in the comments below, let me know what your favorite television shows are in order. That'd be great. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.